Well, I'm out with the Viper Club. All the various cars singing the song of their people. I've yet to take off all the stickers from my last event because I've been way too busy and literally just drove the car out of the trailer for the first time since the last event. So I gotta take those off, set the car, and get out there because I'm first on track with the Viper Club in their endurance and rally cross, not rally cross, you'll see, team relay. All lined up for the first morning runs. Normal autocross with Viper Club. Whole lot of awesome ass cars. This is one of the greatest groups to come out with because the cars are awesome. Going for that Viper's time today. We'll see if I can make that happen. So I think I'm currently third. My last run, my first two runs, three runs were dirty. There's a cone at the end right there that I kept hitting this first and second time, and then the third time hit a cone down there. And my fourth time was clean, which puts me in third place. But my third run after nicking a cone would have put me in absolute first. So I got it in there. I just got to really push hard. So this was my fastest autocross run of the weekend. They do the autocross, then they do the enduro, and then they do the team relay. But this is my fastest of the autocross runs. I love these courses that the Viper and Corvette Club set up. They're always, or generally, pretty fast, very flowing, get a lot of speed. They're really meant for cars with a lot of horsepower. You know, by the type of cars they are, that's why they do it. But really excited about my setup in the car. My slaloms have gone really good. I'm getting, 1.4 or so G's, bouncing back and forth in those slaloms, which is, I think, just a testament to how well the C5 is was set up and what I've done to it so far. Really, you can see the car hopping there in that tight corner or the tight turn at the end, but it was really held its own, kept a lot of speed. My car has a lot less power than most of the other cars there, but I still do really well. I think this run was 5th overall for the day. So we're lined up for the endurance section of the race. This gives a good idea of all the various cars that are here. Same group as this morning, so this is all the same group. Big plus here is you get to know the course really well because we ran the same course this morning. We're gonna run the same course now, except when you start your first run, you just keep going for 3 more and do 4 total. So course workers are getting ready. Hopefully I can keep it clean and do a decent average. So tomorrow is a relay race with Viper Club. They do it differently than some of the other relays stuff that I've done with other clubs. You have the first car that will start here, and they trip the start beam. And then the second, third, and fourth car are here. So first car, they start here, run the course all the way down there, and then all the way along to the finish. And down here, there are 2 finish boxes as well. The one on the left here, the camera, that is for the first, second, and third car to go through here. And then the very last car, that cone right there, they're gonna move it, and that's where the timing lights are. So that's the 4th car. It'll come through here, and that will stop the team's time. So your team's time starts when the first car trips start over there. They do the course first, second, and third cars come through that part of the box, stop line. Do not trip the finish light until the 4th car, the final car, comes through there, gives a final score with an overall score. So here's what it looks like in action. I am the first car there. I'm that black Corvette. You see I'm lined up next to the very beautiful green Viper there. In my stop box, that's where the timers are. So as soon as I start my run, that is when our cumulative time starts. And What you don't see is in the car I have a little stuffed animal. Every team has one of those. They are the like baton in a typical relay. But I will run the course here, go through the entire thing. When I get to the end, I have to have that stuffed animal available so I can grab it and hand it off to the next teammate. You see my teammate there? He's going to grab that beanbag stuffed animal and run it to our other teammate there, the second car to go. They're going to stuff that somewhere where they can like keep a hold of it and it doesn't fly all around in the car. They're going to run the course same as everyone else. Try not to hit any cones because that is a penalty, and they are cumulative, so they just add up. So while they're running the course, the next person that's going to run, in this case would be me, getting that stuffed animal out, grabbing it so I can run it to the third car to go. Same thing, stuff it in the car. They're going to have it somewhere, hopefully they're able to run through real quick, do their part of the course, come back, hand that off to the next person who's going to run it. In this case, it's me. I kind of ran the whole day there. I grab it, and then I run it to the very last car. And in this case, it's not as important where it goes in that last car. It just needs to stay in the car because they don't have to hand it off to anybody. They just run the entire course, come back through. They go through the other side that the actual timer is on, which stops the time and gives an official cumulative time for the team. So we're doing the relay. This morning we ended up first place for the morning group by 2 seconds, which is essentially 1 cone penalty. We were almost exactly 2 seconds ahead of the next closest group. That was about 200ths off. So we don't get to see the times for this afternoon set of runs, but doing calculations based off of what's there, I think we're really close. I don't know what the first group's handicap was. That was in second behind us, but I don't know. We put down an amazing second time. Our first run time, we beat our morning's time by 3 or so seconds, and our next one we just by like 100th was off of our fastest time. But got my teammates behind me. We're gonna go talk, and hopefully we have one more run. We can put it all together and even further break our fastest time. So here goes.
So this is my my run from the morning, my fastest relay run. Maybe if I get enough money, I get enough cameras, I can put a camera on each person's car so we can get everyone's shots. But for now, it's just mine. But you see, in the relay we had a very long slalom on the first section there. Come around, tight turnaround, and then it's like a really long drawn out slalom there on your way back, just left and right, and then it tightens up into a real tight slalom here. Got a lot of good speed out of the car coming through there, but this section allowed us to open up quite a bit. I got up to like 60 miles an hour in there. And then these eyebrows were pretty tight, although they didn't look that way. They were just a little bit looser, but I was still able to keep quite a bit of speed through there. Slowed down a lot for this end turn. I was taking it wider later in the day, but it didn't gain me any speed. I really should have stayed tight. And then going through here, the exit, these last cones are super tight. And there you can see the left and right boxes, and I go to the right, and the last car would go to the left.
So that ends it here for the weekend with the Viper Club. Took first place in the team relay, which was awesome. We beat everybody by a whole second. That was awesome. We were very consistent too. Our last 2 runs were 3 thousandths of a second apart from one another. So our team was awesome. My teammates were just doing amazing. Yeah, it was great. On my autocross the day, I think I did 5th in that. And on the enduro, I think I also came in 5th. Not my best, but they gave all the teams a handicap, and mine was the 3rd worst handicap because the faster you are, the less of a handicap you get. So I was the 3rd one because I did so good at the first Viper event. And then yesterday's event, I didn't do very good. I only came in 5th, but still, the rest of my team really pulled it off. There's one of my teammates now coming up in the blue Corvette. Anyway, it was a great weekend, and it was nice to have such an awesome weekend after Packwood last 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was nice to have a fun weekend. So anyway, time for me to get on the road. Thanks for watching.